Ho ho hello! Welcome to the inbox review. Today we're going to look at the Tamiya's 124th Z-Tune Nissan R34. So this is going to be the subject of my next video build. It was going to be the Lamborghini Aventador, but we're just postponing that for a couple of weeks. And I was eager to do another one. Really enjoy doing these video builds, so I thought we'll do this one. The obligatory inbox review. It's not a new kit, it's been out for years, but it's definitely one of the nicer boxings of the GTR. Pretty rare car, which I'll explain in a minute. And an awesome machine as well. We're going to paint this in Midnight Purple 3. I have the zero paint colour. I've been told by a few people it doesn't look quite right. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm a bit disappointed because it was £25 for those two little bottles there. I've got the splash colour on the road and told it's better. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Maybe a bit of testing on that one and have a look. But yeah, a little bit disappointed to hear that the zero is not great after spending that much money on it. But that's one of those things. So like I say, next video build, hope to get a part up in the next week or so. And again, we'll try and finish it in 3 parts. It'd be a simple build, there's not a lot of decals on it, and it should build up nice and quick. It's a nice quality Tamiya kit by the look of it, and it should build up quick, easy. And we'll cover some flocking as well. I'll do some flocking on the interior. I'll show that, how to do that. Makes a terrible mess, so be careful if you do. But there we go. So let's head over, let's have a look through the box and see what we get. Right, okay, so there we go. Iconic box art, absolutely beautiful looking car. I'm not a massive Japanese road car fan, but to me, this is the best looking one ever made. Absolutely beautiful looking thing. 19 of these things made in total, I believe. 2 prototypes, 17 production cars. Most of them silver, with 1 in Midnight Purple 3, I believe. 500 horsepower, mental. Absolutely mental car, absolutely beautiful thing, very aggressive looking. We've got some side profile shots, a bit of info about the car in Japanese, sadly, no English. Front rear profile, it's got those awesome bonnet bulge, absolutely beautiful. And the colours required on the side as well, should you need to see them. There is also a detail upset. If I could find one, I would, but I can't find one at the minute, so we're SOL, out of luck with that one. But a very, very good looking car. Like I say, we're not going for that colour, we're going to do the Midnight Purple, which I've got the zero paint, and I've just ordered the splash colour as well, and I'll more than likely use the splash, we shall see. So Tamiya's typical box, top opening, 2 sets of rims with brake discs, tyres, the body shell specific to the Z-Tune car, clear parts, other parts, chassis, running gear, instructions, decals, mask, which is always good, mesh, and the metallic Nismo and Nissan stickers. So let's start with the body. So the body, nice and clean on the whole, typical Tamiya kit. It's got your normal plastic marbling on top, which doesn't detract anything from it. Molded in very nice silvery grey plastic. And there's some seam points on the back to take care of, on the back bumper, run on the boot lid. Other than that, there's nothing else on the main body to take care of. There's several parts to glue on this. Make sure you refer to your instructions. But on the whole, it's a good looking body. It's a different body on the normal Skyline to this one as well. It's slightly wider. It's got these, I believe it's got these vents at the top here, and the front arches are slightly wider as well. Different front bumper on this one as well, the Z-Tune. I believe this was to incorporate larger cooling ducts for the brakes. And it's a very nice, aggressive looking spoiler. A couple of annoying sprue points at the top, again need removing to allow it to sit in place. A little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. And again, a couple of seams to take care of on the top, a couple of mold lines to take care of. But other than that, not bad at all. So that's going to look absolutely stunning. We'll start with the bodywork part as well. Keep the continuity going. So in here we've got the chassis, not the chassis, sorry, the interior floor pan, as you can see there, nicely moulded. The rear seats are moulded in there, rear speakers, partial shelf, etc. all in there. The seats are there, quite nice seats actually. Whether we'll keep those ones, I don't know. I think we will. Try and keep it pretty much standard. Door cards are there, pretty long door card, dashboards there as well. We've got the side skirt for the bodywork. Rear spoiler, I am assuming that's the intercooler, hard to tell. Gear lever, steering wheel, wing mirrors, spoiler mounts, and then the rear bumper. So obviously this is for a different car, because the rear bumper is already moulded onto ours, and that different front bumper as well. So you can have a couple of spare front and rear bumpers. All the parts on there are absolutely moulded flawlessly, no problem at all. Just what you'd expect from a Tamiya kit. I think how old the kit is, actually. We'll pop her up on screen if we can remember. It's not that old though, I don't think. It's very nice. There's no problems there at all. None whatsoever. Beautiful. Typical Tamiya quality. Onto the floor pan. So, all the drivetrains moulded in there, as you can see. Engine, gearbox, most of the exhaust, turbo, so on and so forth, all moulded in there. Rest of the part, we've got all the window wipers, exhausts, rear diff, trailing arms, yada yada yada, steering, all the drivetrain, suspension components, braking. Now, there's no detail to the brake discs at all, and this is why I want that detail upset, because it comes with cross groove discs. So I could really do with finding that if possible. I think I'll have to have a good hunt around today, because it just look a little bit boring in place. But on the whole, all the parts are crisp, nicely done, nice bit of detail underneath. Once it's all painted up, it's going to look the part. I'm just trying to figure things out there. So that's the front. Okay. That's there, I can see it now. I was getting confused. So that's the rear diff, that's the front, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, no problems there at all. Again, absolutely flawlessly moulded, typical Tamiya quality, just what you'd expect. No problems at all. This kit will fall together, it really, really will. Right, we've got two sets of rims, we've got our tyres in there as well. Let's have a quick look at these. I think the road going car Pretender's on it. I watched a documentary last night on this thing, very interesting. Mentally fast car. Yeah, Pretenders. So you got your road tyres, nicely treaded, no seams on there to deal with at all. Really nice and clean. Very good, no problem there. Also, 4 tyres, got your poly caps in there as well, typical for the Tamiya wheels. We've got a standard set of rims. These come with most of the Skylines, and the rear light reflectors and front deflectors, mirror inserts, etc. I'm not going to open that because we won't be using those, but they are very nice wheels, if you like those. I think I use those on my R34. Very nice. And then we've got the Nismo rims. Oh, we've got different discs. Oh, see? They're exactly the same. No, they're a bit bigger. Different steering wheel. These beautiful rims, really nice. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for this. So there we go. So we've got a different set of discs, probably a little bit bigger than the other ones. Different steering wheel. A few other different bits and bobs. Yep, and those really nice rims. Now, is that large one an intercooler or radiator? I'd have thought it'd be a massive intercooler. We've got another cooler there. Oh, that's... Remember right, that's under the back. Is there a diff cooler? I think it might be. I can't remember now. It's something it's into the back end. It's another differential part of this. But the rims are beautiful. Absolutely lovely. I more than likely will do them black, as per the standard car. We shall see. But very, very nice. So a nice set of wheels there. Pushing on with your typical Tamiya push fit into the poly caps. So again, lovely. And then our clear parts. Again, these should be no problem at all. Got a couple of under trays, a front splitter there, and the interior glass. So this should be crystal clear, damage free, distortion free. We've got a bit of line through the back there. You can see it there. Happens every now and then with Tamiya clear parts, just one of those things. But we've got the clear parts for inside, front splitter, rear engine cover panel, I assume, or diff cover. The rear lights, front lights, side repeaters, so on and so forth. Other than that, lines with that back window, there's no real problems with those. All the clarity is good. It's all pretty clean, really nicely moulded. No problems at all there. Very nice. Typical Tamiya quality. There's not much you can say really, other than it's as good as it always is. Let's have a look at these parts in here. So in here we've got Masks for the windows, these are always a welcome addition. Unlike their aircraft masks, these are pre-cut. It saves a lot of time getting these. It's always a relief to get them. Very good. We've got some mesh in here. It's a bit larger than the normal stuff you get, which is good because that's what's on the real car. So that's not going to look bad at all. We've got a small decal sheet with some carbon fibre detail on there. The Z-Tune, Nismo logos, GTR logos, Brembo for the brake discs, instrument panel, so on and so forth. There'll be no drama with those at all. Those decals are going just fine. And then we've got some metallic decals there for the Nissan badge, Nismo, GTR. I think it says Z-Tune, does it? I think it does. So again, they'll look really good as well. So there's all the parts. Let's have a quick look through the instructions. Let's see. So the colour call-out it's coming for is glass aluminium, which is what most of these cars are sprayed. Start off with our transmission. There's the detailed upset there. I really would like to get that. Yeah, I'm going to have a look for that because it looks a decent little detail upset. But we start off the transmission, front and rear, getting it in place, exhausts in, so on and so forth. Pretty standard assembly, to be fair. Getting our wheels and tyres in place. Moving on to our interior. I think we'll flock this one. We'll give it a bit of black flock maybe. The seats are red in the centre, as are the real car, but it's more of a pinky red because it's Alcantara. And there we go, there's that cooler for the back we were talking about. I'm pretty sure it's a differential cooler. I may be wrong, I'm sure somebody in the chat will shoot me down in flames and let me know. But yeah, pretty basic interior. Then moving on to masking the clear parts. Starting off the body, I'll do this the other way around. The body will be done first. Several parts cut out for the front grills, as always. They're provided their full size. Cut them out and use those as a template. Yeah, removing those really annoying excess portions at the front to glue the front bumper on. And then you can crack on with the bodywork, assembling the spoiler, and so on and so forth. I didn't see the assembly of the side skirts. Where was that? Are they just magicking those in place? Did we put the side skirts on? Maybe we don't. No, we don't need those on this one. Let's have a look at that body again. No, we don't need those side skirts. It's already moulded into the body. So again, some more spare parts. And there you go, pretty standard assembly. Yeah, so yeah, red accents on the seats, door panel, steering wheel, yada yada yada. A little bit of info there on the car. I'm gonna have a quick read. Not a lot, but just maybe I'll have a read. And that's it. So there we go. Pretty straightforward assembly. We've got our decal markings there as well. Not much to write home about. It's a simple kit. It's going to build up really quick. And hopefully it'll look good in that colour. Right, so there we go. Looks a great kit. You've got some extra additions in there. You're getting some spare wheels, bumpers, side skirts and whatever. You never know when they come in handy though, so always keep those parts. Quality kit looks fantastic. A little bit of a mark on the glass, but not the end of the world. Tends to happen with clear parts just by the nature of the parts. But it looks good. Whether you choose to do it in silver or the midnight purple, or to be honest, whatever colour you want to do it in, it's up to you. But we're going with that midnight purple. Hopefully it'll look good. Fingers crossed. There we go. So a nice kit. Like I said, we're going to be stocking these next week, hopefully. So if you're going to get one, try and hold fire and buy from us if you can. But if not, you can buy it elsewhere should you need to. But it looks a great kit, and I'm hoping it's going to make a nice build as well. I haven't built a Skyline for a long time, at least 8 years. I did the blue one years and years ago, and I've been itching to do one ever since. I've got a few of them in the stash. I've done the R33, but I want to do an R34. It's my favourite one. So there we go. Hope that inbox review was okay. It was a quick one. Once to get through quick, there was not a lot to dwell on. So that's that. So there we go. So as always, check out the Sasha Scale Modeler Facebook page and forum. Come join our community. Very friendly, very busy as well. Check out umpretail.com where you'll be able to buy this kit from us in a week or so. Check out my Paul ISM Facebook page where all my updates and builds and videos get posted. Check out the Modeling Hangout group for the Off Air Hangouts. Come join us, come and have a laugh off air, in private, chatting via webcam. It's good fun, you'll make some good friends and have a good laugh as well. And check out our Friday Night Live show every Friday night, 7:30 UK, 8:30 Europe, 1:30 Central US. Come and join us for our Friday show. We have giveaways, all sorts of stuff to do. Come and have a laugh and come and join us. And there we are. So, thanks for watching today. I'll catch you next time. I'm looking forward to starting this. So hopefully I'll build a video very soon. So take care. Bye bye.